Let's go now with Chichi. Chaitanya Garg says, "Hello, Ave. I've been doing 3D for some years. Starting as a hobby in school for Comic-Con. Have a decent freelance career in 3D product visualization and animation, although I don't find product-based fun and satisfactory. I want to get into characters and animated movies. I also like doing models 3D print, mostly done random projects I like doing. Not sure if I should apply for jobs in the industry." Okay. So first impression I get, man, is that it's definitely on the, like, again, I hate using the word beginner level, because people sometimes take that as an attack. It's not that it's an attack, it's just that the complexity of the models that I'm seeing are the kind of complexity that I would see from someone who's learning the basics of the 3D world, right? The most advanced thing that I see right now is probably this character. I think this is from Dragon Ball Z, right? Your topology looks fine. Like, that's the kind of topology that we would expect for an animation character. But the design is simple, right? It's a very, very simple design. So it's just not that great. You have a lot of a lot of Dragon Ball Z like fan art. I remember this one. There was a very famous place to go and play video games here in my local city called Capsule Corp or something like that. People there were crazy good at video games, man. They would go out of school and just go there and play for a long while. But yeah, so I understand. It seems again that you have a good hang of like process, modeling, texturing, rendering. Ah! I'm gonna get a heart attack again. Look at that. No, dude. We don't do this, man. Remember that every single time that we have an endgun, we need to solve that endgun. This is not a good show on your topology. Now, I know we're going to get opinions like, oh, well, it's a flat plane, like you don't really care about topology that way. Yeah, I know, but if you don't care about topology, just snap everything to the center with like a triangle. Okay? If you try to bring this into ZBrush, ZBrush is going to like destroy that face. And other softwares will do that as well. We have an endgun right here. We have an endgun right here. We have more endguns on this area right here. That's a weird pinch right there. So all of this thing, that's back practice, okay? We don't do that. It's a good model. You have good textures, man. You have really, really good textures. Let me show you. Oh, where is it? So the textures I like. This looks nice. This looks interesting. But the way that you're handling those particular points, that's not the best way to do it. And it's interesting because you have very clean silhouettes and elements on this ones right here. But then we see this one right there, and for some reason you were like, nah, I give up. I don't want to do anything. so yeah, just make sure to really focus on making sure that the object looks as nice as possible. Now, I see this concept, and the concept's a little bit more like stylized. Yours looks a little bit too like realistic, which might have been a personal choice of you, but I would push it. I would push the silhouette and make it look more stylized, to be honest. You were asking if you should apply for jobs. Everyone can apply for jobs, guys. Like, it's not the worst thing if you start applying for jobs, because you might find someone. Like, someone might be doing something similar to this. They find this and like, yeah, this is exactly what we need. So you can apply for jobs. But if you want to have like a very, very strong portfolio, one of the things that you need is complex objects that show that you can do stuff. Because here's the thing: if I look for sci-fi, like asset concept art, let's say I'm working on a sci-fi game and I want to hire you. I'm not sure. With the work that you currently show, I'm not sure that you could do something like this. Like, if I send this concept to you and say, hey, my friend Chaitanya, I need you to build this, and you have 1 week to do it, because it's roughly what I would expect someone to take to build something like this. I'm not sure you're going to be able to do it, because the most complex thing that I see in your portfolio is this one. And the jump from this one to this one can be tricky, right? Let alone talk about something like complex as a character like this one. So unless I see in your portfolio that you have done complex things, I'm not confident enough that you're going to be able to tackle whatever it is I throw at you. So that's the part of the process that you guys need to understand. Your portfolio should be a reflection on how comfortable you feel doing that. Now, if I'm working on a very big game and I need people doing cups and tables and chairs and things like that, and I see that your portfolio is roughly to that level, maybe a little bit better, that's great, because I know I can hire you for that specific position and you're going to help me with that kind of stuff. But if I need like the big guys, right, like I need really talented people who are doing more advanced things, that's where your portfolio should reflect that as well. Yeah, Mr. March, you can merge geometry in ZBrush.